Hello, Sagittarius. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your general monthly love tarot reading, switching things up here on this channel for the month of February 2021. And I do want to take this moment to remind you to head on down below and like this video, as well as leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your individual situation. And if you haven't yet, do remember to hit that subscribe button for me, as well as that little notification bell. Now, I meditated on your energy overall, of course, in regards to the subject of love. And the message that came through was a new kind of love. A new kind of love. And we are doing this one differently. So there is going to be two different readings, essentially, two different sections in this video. The first one being for our single Sagittariuses out there. And then the second being for our committed Sagittarius wondering about a current connection, current relationship. So I will leave timestamps in the description box below for either of which if you want to skip. But with that said and done, let's get this going. Hello, my single Sagittariuses. Let's get this going by pulling a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. While I do some shuffling, it is a good time to remind you this is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So do what you can to apply it to your situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you're brand new to this channel, it's good to be aware, excuse me, as I spaced out. It's good to be aware moving forward with the reading that when shuffling, I do typically take flyer or jumper cards. And when guided to, I pull from the top or the bottom of the deck. With that said and done, Spirit, what do we have for our lovely Sagittarius' single Sagittarius for February 21 love? Oh, I think that's enough. We'll get to that in a second. I feel like I'm going to take the bottom of the deck, but let's see what four we have here. All right, so first we have Chameleon Spirit, Act As If, and Frog Spirit, Clear Out the Clutter. They're saying February is a great time for you single Sagittarius out there to kind of clear out the clutter. Be the Queen of Swords in your life, if you will. Figure out who and what needs to go in order for you to remove burdens and blockages to kind of welcome in this new love, this new kind of love, given the overall message that is trying to flow your way from the universe. And with the Chameleon Spirit being Act As If, this is such an interesting card. They're saying, you know, if you're feeling frustrated with your lack of love, lack of romance in your life these days, or if you're feeling frustrated in general, act as if, put on, you know, this confident, fake it until you make it kind of a situation. You know, don't let the frustration that you're dealing with at times get the best of you. Because again, a new kind of love is on the horizon for you. So hang in there. And then we have White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic, as well as Bat Spirit, or Rebirth is Assured. Yeah, you need to trust in the magic of the universe and in your spirit guides as well. And the fact that they've been working behind the scenes, and it's one of those things when the time is right, this new kind of love will just sort of transpire in your life magically. And they're saying when you learn to trust the magic within your life, you know, as far as the universe and what you deserve when it comes to your love life, you'll realize you're going through this rebirth, or there's sort of this rebirth within of your romance, of your life, love life in general, that again is around the corner or on the horizon. And it starts with you kind of getting this new kind of love that you deserve, not the old kind of love that you, that complicated your life in the past. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Yep. And once again, trust Spirit and the universe and their plan for you. Everything leading up until this point was purposeful to help you grow and prepare you to kind of take advantage or make the best out of this new connection that's that lies ahead for you. Let's continue and do some shuffling and pull 6 tarot cards. A simple 6-card spread, if you will. One shuffle. We'll do one more. One more. Alrighty, Spirit. What do we have to continue this love reading for our beautiful single Sagittarius out there for February 2021? Keep them coming. Excuse any noise in the background. Ooh, I think we got them all. Bear with me. Sometimes the way these kind of get laid out is very interesting to me. Oh, we got an extra one. Okay, we're going to keep that one as a surprise. Hopefully you didn't see it already. We're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles. So the month of February starts off, my friends, and you're going to feel like you have the sense of a new beginning ahead of you. Maybe a gift from the universe to kind of, this could be potentially a gift financially from the universe to distract you so that you can kind of not focus on this new love coming in and just have it come in a little bit more naturally. But for a lot of you, this is kind of a reminder at the beginning of the month that a rebirth is assured within your love life. Again, you have this new connection ahead of you, if that's what you truly desire at this time. And that will come through in a multitude of ways. It's going to be different for everybody out there. 8 of Cups to move right along. And so you move your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and there's a situation you need to walk away from. Potentially a past lover, past relationship coming back, or somebody who doesn't allow you to kind of think that you deserve this kind of new love coming your way. But there is a situation you need to simply walk away from, or you will, around this middle point in the first half of the month. And Spirit's saying that's for your best interest. It's in your best interest, in your best, for your benefit at the end of the day. It'll benefit your love life moving forward, however that pertains to you. And again, you're walking towards sunnier days, happier, romance-filled days for yourself. The 4 of Cups. So you wrap up the first half of the month and it's like a new love offer comes in. It's exactly what we've been talking about. You get that offer that the universe has been sort of preparing you for, getting you ready for, trying to communicate that you deserve. And it's just a much better option than what you've dealt with or had to walk away from in the past. And for some reason, you're just not all about it. But because they're saying open up your eyes, this is what you want, right? But we're moving on to the Hangman for the second half of the month in spread. And Spirit's saying you need to step back and adjust your perspective on this. You know, these aren't these kind of opportunities that come around every day. You know, and when it's kind of this sort of perfect timing situation, who knows when that'll come back around. You know, it's not like it's the only chance for love for you, but it just feels like you need to take advantage while the universe is trying to give you such a beautiful gift of love or potential love. Be in line with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, adjust your perspective on this new beginning, on what you have ahead of you or what you could have ahead of you choose to accept. Trust in the magic is right next to the Hangman, and they're saying once again, trust in the magic, trust in spirit, adjust your perspective on all of that. 66, I'm just noticing. Look up the angel number meaning for 66. I believe there's a message for you. The 3 of Swords to move right along. And so you move to the middle of the second half of the month, and you're just quite emotional, feeling quite heartbroken. Maybe focusing on the line of the 8 of Cups, what you had to leave behind. Focusing on what's gone. Focusing on this old kind of love maybe that is not healthy for you, that's not your future. They're saying you have, once again, this new kind of love ahead of you. But if you, again, focus on what's gone, what was not healthy for you to begin with, and decline a healthier option that could open your eyes to a new kind of love, then that's just what you're going to get. You're going to get the same kind of love that made you unhappy in the past. But we're moving on to the Knight of Pentacles, and it feels like something happens towards the end of the month where the universe and spirit communicates to you, like, wake up, Sag. You want this, you need this, or you don't need it, but this will enhance your life in the way that you've wanted recently. It'll kind of break this dry spell for you. If you keep dwelling and focusing on this old love, that is maybe what you're going to get, but I don't see any happiness ahead for you. And so you kind of decide, I'm going to finish off the month, maybe move into March moving slowly towards the commitment of this connection, or just working towards opening up your eyes and accepting this kind of connection, considering giving it a chance, it feels like. And we had the Seven of Wands as the surprise card. And I do feel like, it feels like for a lot of you, you're worried about protecting your inner peace. You're worried about sort of welcoming somebody new into your bubble, you know, and it's like, but why would you kind of want to welcome back in a toxic or unhealthy connection, even if it's familiar, you know, when you could sort of, even if it feels vulnerable at times, risky, welcome in a new kind of love that has the potential to sort of change your world dramatically in a beautiful way. Wow. Let's finish this off by pulling a couple messages from the Angel Answers deck. That was easy. And we have romance at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we got here. All right, so when this opportunity comes around, my friend, and you decide to say no, you need to reconsider that. But for a lot of you, this is coming through as if this love offer comes back from the past, if this connection that isn't healthy for you, this old kind of love comes back, say no. And open your eyes to this new kind of love, this new opportunity. Healthy opportunity. And it's up to you. If you want this new kind of romance in your life, this healthy kind of romance, it's up to you, my friend. And within the next few months, you will see this new connection, this new romance start to spark. It will kind of explode in a beautiful way. You'll start to see things kind of take itself to the next level, or you guys will take it to the next level. So remain positive. Open up your eyes to this new connection. And again, it's up to you. All righty, my lovely single Sagittarius. I hope this reading was truly helpful. And don't forget to head on down below, like this video, and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my committed Sagittariuses. Let's get this going by doing some shuffling so we can pull a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And while I shuffle, it is good to remind you that this is a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So because it's general, do what you can to apply it to your situation. Take what resonates and do leave what doesn't for somebody else. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And it is good to be aware when I'm moving forward with the reading that when I shuffle, I pull typically, or take typically, flyer or jumper cards. And when guided to, I pull from the top or the bottom of the deck. Just good to be aware of. All right, one more shuffle. Ooh, I almost spent that card. All right, Spirit, what do we have for our committed Sagittariuses to begin this love reading, February 2021? Committed Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Interesting. Let's see what we got first. I'm going to get a few more. For our committed Sag. Thank you, Spirit. We're just going to go with those four. Let's see what we got here. I feel like I'm playing cards with you. Okay, so first and foremost, Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. An Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. So you're being reminded in the month of February, my friend, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to this connection you're dealing with, you need to trust the mystery of it, trust where things are going to unravel, where it's heading, and that it is a destined connection at the end of the day. And with the Elephant Spirit, about learning from your past, yeah, learn from your mistakes in the past, learn from you sort of accepting an old version of love that wasn't healthy or wasn't right for you. And it doesn't mean you need to give up on this connection you have with this individual, but it does feel like you kind of have to start fresh in a sense with this new kind of love. There's a sense that with Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. As well as Brown Spirit, take time out. They're saying, you know, connected right to what we were talking about. Set those healthy boundaries within this connection in the month of February moving forward, and, you know, for the rest of the new year. A lot, and moving forward past that as well. But it just feels like you didn't, out of respect for yourself, kind of set those boundaries in the past, and it led to an unhealthy development, a development of an unhealthy kind of love, where it feels like you guys both kind of see that you need to sort of start fresh, and if need be, take time out for yourself. It does feel like after a while being with a certain connection, if it was unhealthy for a while and you do want to keep moving forward in a fresh way or start to move forward in a fresh way, you may just need to kind of rediscover yourself, or just do something for you to help you approach the connection moving forward in a fresh way, in a healthy way. Interesting. And let's do some shuffling so we can pull 6 tarot cards. Simple 6 card spread, if you will. One more shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for our committed Sagittarius for February 2021? Love to continue, if I could speak. Okay. I'll line these real quick. I apologize for any noise in the background. Keep them coming for our committed Saggies for February 2021. That was feisty. Maybe some tension in your connection, my friend. We're going to pull the last 3 from the top. I apologize again for any noise in the background. 6 of Cups, you might feel quite nostalgic, whether it's a positive or a negative kind of nostalgia. Thinking back to the beginning of this connection, how everything came to be the way it is, for better or for worse. Just be careful with that. So the 5 of Cups to begin the month. So it feels like you start off the month of February kind of dwelling over the past, regarding some of the choices you made with this specific connection. Being side by side with the Elephant Spirit, talking all about learning from your past, do just that. Learn from your past. Take that wisdom and those lessons and that growth you develop from it and move into the new future you have for this relationship. If you keep focusing on what you did or didn't do, or same for this person, then it's going to go nowhere healthy. You know, you're just going to end up feeling negative about the whole situation. There's a need to kind of adjust your perspective, to say the least. And moving on to the 8 of Wands. And so you move your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and it's like things start to pick up for you. It's like it's when you decide to kind of bring yourself back to the present moment, or at the very least, focus on the future, the fresh future you have with this individual, how quickly things start to improve, how quickly things start to move in the right direction. Huge, huge reminder of the essential role your mindset plays in this connection at the end of the day. Kind of taking responsibility for what you can improve within oneself, out of respect for the relationship and connection, instead of kind of focusing on what they can do. Wow. And then when, you know, you're each individually coming together and worrying about how you can each, you know, improve the connection, it becomes this, you know, power team of improvement. Queen of Cups. That was a beautiful rant, I have to say so myself. So you finish off the first half of the month feeling like, you know what? You can see with our hands up here in the air. You're like, I surrender to the divine, to the process. I see how things, you know, when you're trusting the messages coming in, or sort of focusing on the positivity of the situation, how things can improve, you're allowing things to just go with the flow once again. Trusting the process and how things should unravel. Beautiful. It's a good transition in the first half of the month. Justice card to move on. And so you move on to the second half of the month, and it's like you desire more balance in this connection. You desire a bit of justice, maybe. If you feel like they did you wrong in the past, or if you feel like it was, again, an unhealthy connection. But moving forward, you kind of have to let go of that need for a sense of justice and feel like, because if you want to improve this connection, then absolutely, you know, let go of that sense of connection. If you see this going nowhere, then fine. I think justice can be at the top of your priority list, but focus on a sense of balance coming back to the relationship if you see a future, a fresh kind of new kind of love future with this person. Trust the mystery of what's ahead for you guys, because I do see good things if you were willing to put in the effort. as well, willing to kind of not focus on the past and adjust your perspective on it. Two of Pentacles. So the middle of the second half of the month arrives and you have a lot of choices to make, a lot of decisions to make about how to move forward, about, I don't know, it feels like a lot of decisions about the boundaries you're setting with this individual moving forward, as well as, you know, how you're going to move forward with your own individual habits. Feels like you're weighing a lot of pros and cons. Being in line with the Eight of Wands, you're seeing once again how fast things can improve and move forward. And so it feels like seeing things kind of move at a rapid pace once you're doing the right things for yourself in that connection leaves you feeling like once again you have a lot of decisions to make, a lot of pros and cons to weigh. Not wanting to kind of mess up the connection again, not to say you were the one who did it previously, but it just feels like you're being strategic moving forward, smart, because you don't want to see the same thing kind of unravel again. Fair enough. Three of Pentacles to finish off the month in spread. People will start to recognize and appreciate, or not really appreciate you, but sort of recognize and admire is the word I was looking for. You for all the inner work you're doing and the courage it takes to kind of revamp a connection like this, or simply to focus on you in order to help a connection like this that maybe had its rough patches in the past once again. Dealing with the Queen of Cups, it's like people are going to respect you. Your significant other will respect you even more so at the end of February because you were able to kind of surrender the need to control the situation. You kind of are taking a more peaceful, strategic approach, if you will. Love it. So it feels like improvement nonetheless on a multitude of counts with this connection. But you need to sort of, once again, adjust your perspective and put in the effort when need be. And I feel you need to say, maybe swallow your pride at times. It can be difficult. I get it. We're finishing this off with a couple messages from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Whoa. It feels like a lot of emotions kind of buried down, so just tread carefully when those do surface. Let's see what we have. All right, my friend, yeah, it's perfect timing to start fresh. It is perfect timing to welcome in this new kind of love within this existing connection. Perfect time to improve things if you choose to. Perfect time to surrender. And ask your angels, and it's up to you. Yep. It's up to you, my friend, how you want this connection to move forward. It's up. I mean, of course, again, release that needs to control the situation moving forward, but it's up to you. So ask your angels if you need any more clarity or if you feel perplexed as to how to move forward. But I hope this reading was truly helpful, my lovely committed Sages. If you haven't yet, once again, do head down below, like this video, and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And if you haven't yet, of course, subscribe to this lovely channel. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.